I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are at that critical point in your career as a creative, a content creator, or as a photographer. You are about to make a huge jump to buy new equipment and upgrade your GS. But you are doing the fantastic mistake every person ever made. You are going on YouTube to seek advice from people that are paid to influence you to buy a particular product. You will buy those products and you will now later realize that it is not worth it for what you paid for them. So here's a quick advice. If you're hoping to upgrade your GS, especially your lenses, from kit lens to a more professional lens, if you have money to buy two, I will personally advise you buy a 35mm and an 85mm. If you can afford to buy just one in a low class budget lens, I will advise you buy a 50mm. But if your budget is a bit big, but you can only afford one lens, I will advise you buy a 24-70 2.8. But if you can afford two big lenses and something that will last you for a long period of time, I will advise you buy a 24-70 2.8 and an 85mm 1.4. This is the advice you will not see on YouTube because they want to sell you in on what they are buying so they can get a commission from Amazon Prime or from the product seller themselves. Nobody is sponsoring me to tell you this, and that's why I'm not mentioning any product. I'm just telling you the range of lenses you need to have. If you're a wedding photographer, you will need a 24-70. Or preferably, you will need a 35mm and an 85mm. 35 for your wide and normal high view, and 85 for your portrait sessions. But if you can only afford one, buy your 24-70 and drink water. But if you can afford two, buy 24-70. That is a versatile lens, will cover any range, anyhow from 24-70. But you need an 85mm 1.4 to give you that depth of field and that unique crisp and clear image. But if you can only afford one lens in a middle range, small budget lens, I beg, go for 50mm. You can move back to take wide shots. You can come close to take your portrait session. If I don't let you know, I won't be doing justice to why I am called. You're welcome.